By 2026, the volume of data we process on a daily basis has forced us into a state of constant filtering and analysis at speeds our biology never prepared us for. This creates a persistent state of mental fatigue. To manage this, the standard response is to rely on caffeine and synthetic stimulants. But this doesn't actually produce new energy. It temporarily masks exhaustion by using up tomorrow's chemical reserves to finish today's tasks. Pushing an exhausted brain into overdrive without providing physical support doesn't improve focus. It accelerates the rate of cognitive burnout. This chart shows the decline of two proteins essential for neural maintenance: nerve growth factor and brain-derived neurotropic factor. As we age, our natural production of these proteins drops, which means our existing neural networks begin to lose their structural integrity. At the same time, the brain is uniquely vulnerable. Its high oxygen and lipid content makes it a constant target for oxidative stress, a process that damages the very cells we need to think and remember. Maintaining cognitive function as we age requires a two-part strategy. We must stimulate the growth of new pathways and simultaneously protect those pathways from cellular damage. This is the lion's mane mushroom, recognizable by these cascading, icicle-like spines. Long used in traditional medicine, it is now being studied for its specific biochemical impact on the human brain. It contains two classes of compounds, hericenones and erinacines, that are small enough to cross the blood-brain barrier. Interacting directly with the central nervous system, these compounds stimulate the production of growth factors we lose as we age. This provides the biological signal for neurons to grow and form new synaptic connections. In a 2009 double-blind trial, older adults taking lion's mane extract showed significantly higher cognitive function scores than the placebo group, though these benefits began to fade once they stopped taking it. This makes lion's mane a biological builder, capable of physically expanding the brain's neural architecture. However, building new cells is only part of the process. New neural pathways are highly fragile and require a stabilized environment to survive. Environmental toxins and neuroinflammation trigger lipid peroxidation. This destroys the membranes of new neurons before they can mature and integrate into the network. To ensure these new cells actually last, the brain needs a defensive layer to neutralize those threats. The chaga mushroom thrives in the freezing climates of Siberia and northern Canada. It grows on the bark of birch trees, surviving through some of the harshest environments on Earth. Chaga's rugged exterior protects an interior rich in antioxidants. To survive the cold, it develops a high concentration of protective compounds to shield its own biological integrity. One of these is an enzyme called superoxide dismutase, or SOD. It acts as a primary defense against oxidative stress, intercepting and neutralizing free radicals before they damage neural tissues. Simultaneously, betulinic acid regulates inflammation, fortifying the blood-brain barrier to block neurotoxic substances. By neutralizing external stressors, chaga serves as a defender, helping to stabilize the brain's internal environment. When combined, these two mushrooms provide a more comprehensive result than either can achieve alone. This is the concept of botanical synergy. While lion's mane provides the signal to build and repair neural pathways, chaga simultaneously works to clear the oxidative damage that would otherwise kill those new cells. The defender creates the stable environment the builder needs to do its work. This approach moves the focus from temporary stimulation to long-term structural maintenance. To get these results, the extraction method is critical. Dual extraction using both hot water and alcohol is necessary to release the water-soluble beta-glucans and the alcohol-soluble compounds that make these mushrooms biologically active. Unlike the sharp energy spike and subsequent crash of synthetic stimulants, this method focuses on creating a calm, sustained focus by supporting the brain's actual physical health. Ultimately, peak mental performance is not a product of artificial stimulation, but of supporting the brain's natural capacity to grow and protect itself.